And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the self-developed YouTube channel, the best men's channel on YouTube, no cap guys. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day, let's go. We have a beautiful, moody, overcast day outside. Yes, I shaved my head like super shaved, I look like One Punch Man, I think that's his name. I'm growing it back out, don't worry, but I won't lie man, it feels pretty crispy. I think I'm gonna have maybe not this short, but like pretty short hair, guys, especially for summer. It's a very masculine look. I don't gotta worry about waking up with bedhead, nothing, man. I'm just good to go and just headbutt people. Anyways, with that said, guys, hopefully you're having an amazing day. Let's go. In today's video, I titled it, or believe I titled it, Women Should Not Be Your First Priority, or something like that. Like, you shouldn't, yeah, something like that. And now guys, I've made multiple videos on this, and I will keep making multiple videos on this, because this is the wave I need to really pervade this message until it becomes doctrine to you guys, till it becomes normal, because our society will tell you the exact opposite, and I'm going against my entire red pill degenerate community, which, fun fact, they're now beginning to change. Guys, not that I care, I'm always ahead of the curve, but Hamza, he was actually a former client of mine years back, he made a video shouting me out, basically talking about, like, embrace God, monk mode. Yeah, it's about time, guys. Like, are you beginning to, like, realize... Oh, I spilled my tea. Are you beginning to realize, like, I'm just ahead of the curve. I told you guys, this is the best men's channel. People are going to begin to catch up. I think First Man, and I only know this because you guys all send me DMs on this. I think First Man made a video speaking about the same thing the other day. So, there's no question this movement of God pill, of monk mode, of celibacy, which, you know, I've been doing for quite some time, it's growing, okay? The red pill is dying. I'm kind of psychic with this stuff, guys. I've always been, because I'm a chosen one. There's nothing like egotistical about that. It's just God chooses certain individuals to wake up first and then lead the masses of people. As I have people I follow. I need to make that clear. I'm not better. I follow people who have done this before me, but you know, we just be daring and go your own way. I could have stuck to what everyone else is doing, all my other creator friends, and been cushy and safe, but I'm that one dude sticking out doing the exact opposite. I shave my head, I look like a thumb. Like, that's life. Run it up, okay? Stop being such a sheep. Be bold. Basically what the whole point of this video is. Anyways, with that said, guys, women should not be your first priority, and that is not because they're not beautiful or we don't love them or protect them. Absolutely not. That is because, guys, how do I put this lightly, okay? There's an analogy and it goes, you have the carriage and you have the horse, and you have to put one before the other. I actually don't know which one it is, but I'm going to say, because it's like, which way is before? Is it this way or this way? But let's say, you think of like the Colosseum times, right? Where people would like be on a little carriage and there would be a horse pulling them around, right? Like in, I don't know, Hercules times. Guys, you have to put the right one, the horse, before the carriage. Otherwise, what the majority of you guys are doing, unfortunately, is you're putting it the other way around, which doesn't make sense because the carriage doesn't pull the horse pulls the carriage. You think of like Amish times, right? And then what's happening is because the carriage is first, you're blaming the horse, which is behind you, saying, hey horse, why aren't you moving? Like, why am I stuck in my life? And you point fingers. Well, it's because, my friend, the order is off, the hierarchy is off. I believe my last video spoke of, it was beautiful, it was one of my favorite videos I've done. I was wearing a green tank top. Yeah, it was my last video, it spoke of why atheists are beta AF. That really goes into depth about the proper order and hierarchy and lineage of why men follow God. So the whole point of this video, guys, is women should not be your first priority, because your first priority, let's say, which is the horse, which will enable you to carry yourself and your woman, right? It's the most loving thing you can do. That has to be your first priority. And it is always your first priority. Whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you have 20 kids or no kids. It's always number one. Real men chase God, they chase virtue. If you're chasing a horse that's behind the carriage, which is what my red pill community does, this is known as idolatry, right? Which is the first commandment in Christianity, is to love God above everything else. So if you're denying the first commandment and you're loving horse before everything else, or your woman, or the thing that is what you've now put behind the carriage, it just logically does not make sense. I'm not sure if my red pill community, they don't comprehend this. I don't know if they're just like ignorant, like I don't know. I honestly don't know, because like logically to me this has always made sense. If I as the man am the middleman, let's say as men, this is a perfect example. We have the horse, which is God. We have the carriage, which is our woman, our family, society that we lead, okay? We're the middlemen. We're kind of like, it's kind of a perfect example. You have, think of like an Amish times, right? You have the horse, you have like the carriage, which is like, I don't know, has a whole family in it. You're like the driver. Yeah, it's a perfect example. So you kind of guide the horse, right? Like, all right, horse, I mean, really, God's guiding us, but you get the example, right? We're the middleman, okay? Through that analogy, it's always made sense to me that we as men follow what's in front of us. I need to put all of my effort on listening to the horse, on really adhering, right, to what God's message is for me. Where is he guiding us? Where is he guiding me as the man? Because the horse and the man, the rider, they're almost one and the same, right? If you have a strong bond with your horse, and this kind of sounds a little silly, the rest will take care of itself. It'll get there on time. It'll get there avoiding the potholes. It will, avoid the storms or the bad guys. But if you have a very poor relationship and connection with your horse, man, your horse all of a sudden could drop dead, right? Your connection to God drops dead. Your horse could like break an ankle because you're not listening to its beckons, right? Maybe you're abusing the horse, you're abusing a relationship with God, or vice versa. And if that gets ruined, guys, then it doesn't matter, how important what is in the carriage. It's all gone to crap. So that's the whole point of this video, guys. That's why I say women should not be your first priority. Let me bring this video full circle, because I've spoken about this so many times, and I'll continue to speak about this because I understand it, but unfortunately the majority of you guys still don't. I know this because I see what you guys consume, and I have to keep preaching this because, like I said, guys, our entire society is propagating the exact opposite message. Everywhere you go, on TikTok, dating apps, Pornhub, what else? All of the rest of my YouTube community, it's all leading you astray. And that's done by Satan, guys. Let's bring it full circle, actually. David, I understand the logic of what you're saying. Why then are these people propagating that? Because Satan doesn't want you to lead yourself as the middleman, or what's in the carriage, your family, to the right destination. He's throwing all these things to you guys in the best ways with confusion. God's not the author of confusion. So if he can completely mix it up and say, no, you're actually supposed to worship what's in the carriage, forget about the horse. Horses aren't real. God, that's not real, right? I don't know how you're just supposed to you're just supposed to walk there, right? It doesn't make sense to me. He'll leave you guys confused and lost, and then unfortunately what happens is you only realize it once it's too late. You're now basically inside the carriage as the man. You're not the driver anymore. You're like an NPC inside the carriage, kind of just chilling. And now you think that the carriage is moving. You can't see what's outside the carriage. You're just hoping with blind faith, I think the carriage is going well. And eventually what happens, once it's too late, is you realize that the carriage either wasn't moving at all, or it led you to the wrong spot. Think of Skyrim, right? The very beginning of Skyrim. You're in a little carriage with a bunch of people. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And they're leading you to your execution site. That's basically what it is. You all have masks on. You don't know where you're going. You're being led to your death. Because you're just thinking, government, society, this person, they'll all take care of it. They're leading us all correctly. I'm sorry, you're being led to your death. If you don't say, you know what? No. I'm taking the driver's seat, right? I realize the horse, the God, if I take good care of it, my relationship, and I man up, I'll lead everyone correctly. And then you lead them away from the execution site. Your woman is not going to do this for you. That's kind of the whole point of this video. Your woman will not lead you to heaven. That is not the way it is. I know this sounds a little misogynistic. This sounds a little bad. I'm sorry, that's the reality. This is why Satan spoke to Eve, not Adam. Okay? Your woman is depending on you to guide her. Right? She is not going to guide you, and she doesn't want to guide you. Right? Let's just keep it very practical. Let's just say she could hypothetically guide you. She doesn't want to guide you. And if you disagree with me, if you're a woman watching this, you're delusional. You'll disagree with me. But then when a guy's asking for you to pay the bill, you think, oh, how repulsive. Grow up. You can't be a hypocrite. That's exactly what I'm saying. Men lead. You are the rider of the horse. So get on your horse. Quit this effeminacy. I'm just going to hide in the carriage with everybody else, be a loser, and just blind faith let, what do they say, Uncle Sam, Government Sam be the rider? Guys, I don't want to, pervade this message of our society's all leading you astray, but I'll be brutally honest with you. It is. It really is, guys. And you can work with society because, of course, we're all, we're in society, right? But you at least need to have some level of understanding and wisdom and relationship to the horse, even if you're not the driver. At least, open your mask and see what's going on, right? That's a perfect example. Maybe you're, chained up. You, physically can't drive the horse. Okay, at least try to understand where they're navigating you. Because the worst thing is to think you guys are going to, like, I don't know, some daisy farm or something like that. You get there and you realize, dang, now we're all going to be executed, and it was my fault because God was telling me that I was supposed to take off my blindfold, but I refused to because I thought, you know what, they mean well, and now my whole family, including my woman, is looking at me, and I can't do anything, and it's game over. That's 98% of the world. That's what all my red pill community teachers are telling you guys to do. Of course, they're disguised as the angel of light, so it seems like, oh, David, he's got Bugattis and this, you know, this is what all the girls want. No, girls want a man to save them. They want a man to bring them to salvation. That's what they want. That's what I want. I need leaders to do that with me. Everything else is a byproduct. So anyways, I'm ranting, guys. That is it. What a beautiful video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is the new wave. Grab this. Share this with all your people, all your red pill YouTubers. I'm taking over my industry. I'm the best in the industry. Not because of my Bugattis or anything like that. No, but because I'm trying to be that middleman horse guy to lead the carriage. I'm putting my life to do this. I don't care how weird I look. I don't care how anti-community I am. This is what we need. And nobody else is doing this. No one in my community is doing this. They're all blindfolded, following what society's telling them, and they claim to be alpha and know-it-all. It's a joke. Wake up. So anyways, that is it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll finish it here with the final plugs. If you guys are interested and would like to work with me on a personal level, you guys know the flex. There is always one-on-one coaching, spots are open where I can help you become this horse rider, guys, taking control of your life, becoming biblically based, following the real horse, I guess you could say. Or on a more practical level, improving things like your fitness and business, mindset, and relationships, guys. The step down is group coaching. This is our workshop. You can come check the one of April coming up in a couple weeks' time. 4 1-hour calls with myself and a small group of men, cheaper than a one-on-one coaching. I do it once a month, guys. Book yourself a spot below before it gets sold out. And finally, our third and cheapest option, this is the course, guys. Passive, online, over 3 hours long. Again, giving you all the tools and resources needed to become self-developed as men. Improving things like your fitness, business, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no-fat, meditation, increasing your masculinity. The list goes on. Download the free half-an-hour version below to get a teaser, and I will finish it there. You can support Edge. We got that nice looking yellow cream shirt. You guys know what's up. Coupon code Hammond, and I will finish it there. Join me in this new movement because I need more horse riders like you guys. I mean, I can do this alone. I've been doing it alone my entire life, but like, it would be nice to have other guys because I don't want you to fall off a cliff, which is where the majority of you guys are going. It's my job to wake you guys up because my blindfold's been taken off for a minute now. I would suggest you join me. You don't have to, but I would hate to see you perish. So join me, share this, and I will see you guys in the next video. With that, till then, much love. Peace.